Hey there, you're watching Jimmy Tries.
Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of Jimmy Tries. Oh yeah, here we are in Starbound. How exciting is this? We have just landed on a brand new planet and I thought that I would show you a bit of Starbound, so if we can check it out together, decide if we like this game or not together. What could be better than that? What a beautiful way to spend an afternoon. So here is a guard that I spawned. Now, please bear in mind that this game is in alpha. It's currently on Steam for about £11.99 English pounds sterling, but it is currently in alpha, so you've got to be careful of stuff. I don't know, maybe I've just done this person wrong. I spawned this guard in. That's all she does, she just stands there. That's all she does. So, that is a nightmare. But this game is such an interesting one. Obviously, instantly, people are going to start referring to it as a Terraria clone. We've heard all that stuff before. And it's kind of true, to be honest, but it's also made by Chucklefish, the people that developed this game, and they are, a couple of those people that work at Chucklefish are also from Terraria in the old days, and they have described this as a spiritual successor to Terraria. However, the differences are numerous. For example, you can actually walk up one block slopes, which is a brilliant addition to the game. It sounds so small, but it makes life so much simpler. And then there's lots of other things, lots of other items, and of course space travel, which is the main thing. Now, lots of things are still being added, so still missing out on quite a few features, but I hope you can see like how diverse the landscapes are. Just like now, as we're walking across, I have no idea what this is. Shit! Okay, we don't want to go. Well, should we go in there yet? Okay, let's go. Smack them! Come on! Hey! Killed them first time! Just have a really good sword, I do. Strength tester, wow. I mean, a hammer rather. I played this for a couple of hours to get to this stage, maybe 2 or 3 hours, because it's a bit grindy at the beginning. So I've got some quite decent equipment. But I think that's one thing that will put people off, the fact it is quite grindy at the beginning, collecting materials and such like this in fact. But as you can see, the pickaxe actually mines out a square block like that. So it does make life a little bit easier. You're not mining out one block at a time like you were in Terraria. But yeah, I've got to this stage by doing a bit of mining, by getting some equipment and stuff, getting a bit of titanium now, and yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys this game. So we'll collect this titanium because titanium is quite relatively rare. So I won't mind collecting it. I need it for the next boss, which is great. The Starbound has that. It's got some sort of like small progression system. In terms of having to unlock bosses. So the next boss I need lots and lots of titanium to unlock, basically. Which gives it a bit of sense of purpose, which is something that I think freaks some people out sometimes when they play sandboxy games like this. It's like, what do I do next, basically? Which I should understand, because I'm a bit like that too. Like, you know, I can't keep myself entertained. But, you know, this has got some sort of progression system. When you first start it, it's actually got a tutorial as well, which is fantastic to see. Really like that. Love a bit of tutorialage. Now these guys are probably going to bugger me up, so what I'm going to... Oh no, okay. There we are. So what we're going to do now is we'll just take him out and then we'll warp up to the ship. I hope you can sort of demonstrate how diverse the landscapes were here. But you ain't seen nothing yet, son. You ain't seen nothing yet. I mean, all these monsters and trees and dirt and colours and backgrounds and music and everything, they're all procedurally generated, which means they're created on the fly, basically. Every time you go to a new planet, it gets created for you and completely randomised. Like these weird tentacle things. I've never seen those before, they're bizarre. And then there's lots of different sort of biomes on the planets, and of course there's an unlimited amount of planets as well. Absolutely phenomenal. So what we're going to do, we'll warp back up to the ship. Here we are, welcome to my ship. Got all the goodies that I could ever need, and this young lady who I spawned in, who doesn't actually... I thought she was going to do more than she does. She just always says the universe is a big place, which is not a helpful thing, is it really? Let's be honest. You might have seen a little pop at the bottom left then that says, I'm getting hungry. In fact, there it is. I'll just press Alt and get that up again. Getting pretty hungry. Yep, yes you are. So that's another aspect of Terraria. Jesus, they'll hate me for that, won't they? Of Starbound. You have health at the top left. You have sort of a power bar. It's like a stamina bar. So every time I fire my arrows, basically it'll go down a bit, and it has to regen. So you have that to manage, and then you also have your hunger at the bottom to manage as well. So to do that, you hunt monsters, and then you eat the meat, basically, like that, and then it'll make me much more fuller, as they say. And then, yeah, you can sort of decorate your ship, kind of. They haven't really added that in yet much, so you can't really do very much with it, but you can do some sort of stuff. And then, obviously, the main attraction is visiting other planets. So to do that, you jump into your seat, you make sure there's some fuel in the old thing, in the old ship. We can go to either Savannah or Jungle. Let's go to Jungle. That sounds a bit more exciting, doesn't it? So then you just click Go. It'll cost you a couple of coal, and then basically we're in warp control. I'm just going to go to bed while I'm waiting. There we are. Sleep in my beautiful straw bed, because it takes a little while to get to the planets, because I believe they're probably generating at the same time while it's flying to them. So yeah, it can take a little while, which is why I'm having a little sleep, which also puts your health up, which is fantastic. So yeah, so that's the objectives, that's the sort of basic mechanics behind the game. There obviously are deeper things than that, like the building aspects and NPCs, there are villages, there are temples, there's loot to find, all this sort of stuff. But yeah, I prefer the visuals, personally, quite a lot more than Terraria. They're less pixely, a bit more spritey, a bit more detailed, which is great in my opinion. I mean, you can see just down here there's these little we've arrived, I think, which is great. You can see here there's this little table that's moving around and stuff like that. This furnace is burning. It looks a bit nicer. So here we are. We've arrived on Planet Jimbo. We're going to claim this one. Hey, wow, it actually looks like Earth as well. Brilliant. Let's get down there. And we can see what this one's like. So this one, Jungle Planet, as you can see. This is actually quite earthy, which is quite nice. It's got sort of greeny. Oh Jesus! Oh God! The music's going to change. It's combat music. This guy is tough. This guy's tough. Oh my God, he's very tough. Let's take some bandages just to heal up a bit. Come here, you prick. Let's bop him. There we are. Go on. Yep. We've got him. We've got him. Go on. Oh shit! Phew! Got him. And he gave me an awesome ape killer. Fantastic. Wonder what that does. Well, that was truly terrifying, and as you can see, they're not all easy, the bosses in this game, or the mobs, basically. I think that's like a special mob. Awesome Ape Killer. Oh, I can't see what it is. Uncommon Short Sword. Not very good, to be honest with you. A little bit better than that sword, so I'll get that one out. There we are. So I'm dual... On this, you can also dual wield swords, like I'm doing now, look, you can see. One sword, two swords. Dual wielding, oh yeah, or you can just have one two-handed weapon like this you can just clobber people with, which is fantastic. I wonder if these guys are going to be nasty. Not all the mobs are nasty, but it looks like these guys are. And they've all got different attacks, which is great to see. Like, you can see that they're sending out some sort of weird, like, explosive balls at me, which is something I haven't actually seen. But other mobs have, they have things like sonic screams, they have headbutts, they have dashes, they have telekinesis. I mean, it's great. There's a lot of variety in this game. I'm just sort of wandering around the planet now, so try and find a different sort of landscape. Let's just collect some of this plant fibre by bashing some plants down. What the hell is that? Whoa! This guy blows me away. So yeah, we've just got two nasty mobs so far. He's not actually very dangerous. He's just super gusting me away. Which I suppose could be dangerous if there was lava or something there, but it looks like this is quite a... Ow! There, got him. And the point of killing monsters is obviously... Jesus! Is obviously so they can't kill me. But they also drop things called pixels. If you look at the bottom now, it says pixels collected, which is at the top right here. And what you use pixels for, they're basically in-game currency. And pixels do things like buy... What the hell? What are these? These look bizarre. Look like little nuns with fiery heads. Wow, they are cool, the mobs in this. These ones aren't hostile. So yeah, use pixels to like buy materials, trade with NPCs, construct machinery, all sorts of stuff. So it's very, very important. And then here is the lifeblood of any ship. Coal. We always need coal to keep our ship running, and also for torches. So, I guess in some aspects there are also some quite Minecrafty aspects. Actually, the coal leads me on to that. Things like constructing torches, kind of like Terraria was. Like there were similar things. Fuck, that's annoying. Those are just like basically random effect things that you find on the landscape. But yeah, there are sort of slight Minecrafty aspects to it in the terms of the sort of building, crafting and surviving. I'll show you the crafting menu in just a second. Just bop these guys to death. There we are. Go, watch out for that, for you. So you press C to bring your crafting menu, and then you can craft all sorts of stuff basically. Look, got sliding doors, toy blocks, nano wraps. It's great. I love it. I love all this stuff that you can make. And then if you build things such as crafting tables and forges... Oh god, I'm going to die, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. What happens when you die, you're asking me? I'm just going to try and escape, so I don't actually have to show you firsthand. When you die, you basically get respawned, but at a cost of several pixels. Oh god, this isn't a very nice planet at all. I'm trying to show you other aspects. Oh, let's get out of here! Warping out of here. So yeah, when you die, you lose some pixels, basically, and you get respawned. Let's just go to another planet. We'll go to the Savannah planet, see if that's got... I'm trying to find an NPC village. Can you get out of the way, please? Please? Good. I thought it was going to be a murder then on my YouTube channel. That would have been quite brutal, wouldn't it? She's been a loyal companion. She always sleeps in this bed, though, which is my favourite bed, because you can lounge by the fire in this bed. But yeah, no, what was I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, there's some quite Minecraft aspects, and yeah, if you build things like forges and crafting tables, then you can build different things, basically, as long as you have the correct materials for it. So the objectives are, as I said earlier, are basically fighting the bosses, and to do that you have to construct a certain material to call that boss, basically. Which is simple enough, but it's not very well explained, to be honest, apart from the first boss, which the tutorial leads you up to. But then after that, you're on your own to do whatever you want. So in that respect, I think that's something that's getting added in future patches, because it is obviously an alpha, as I said earlier, and so hopefully, you know, it'll be a bit more transparent of where you're meant to be going. Because obviously it's nice having the sandbox aspect, but if there are goals, then it's good to have those made a bit more plain, I think. Anyway, it's my personal opinion. So yeah, for example, now I think I have to go to the crafting table. It's one of these. It's here somewhere, and not. I can't remember. It's called like damsel in distress or something like that. Can't see it. Have a look at the forge. Maybe it's in here. There it is, Decoy Princess. So that's the thing I'm trying to create next, to create the next boss. And the only way I could find that out was by going onto the wiki pages, basically. So they're all the things I need to craft. I don't have enough of any of them at the moment, but I will do soon. And then I can fight the next boss and probably get slaughtered. And then you get a rare item that leads you to being able to create something else, which will either lead you to new parts of the galaxy or a different boss, or stuff like that. So there is a sort of progression system. No leveling up and RPG elements like that, but I don't know. Actually, to be honest, I think that would be kind of a nice addition to this game. So here we are in Savannah Land. Wow, we've got trees, little thorns on them, massive thorns on them. And it's all quite dead. In the background, we can see mountains, big moon there. The music is absolutely sensational. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to once I've killed these guys. Oh god, that's a bit of lag. I'm going to shut up and let you listen to the music when the combat music stopped. So yeah, it's a calming, definitely a calming soundtrack. I think very deliberately so, actually, because it is that sort of game. You know, you just sort of get into like a zen-like mode when you're crafting and mining and Minecraft. When you're digging out materials, exploring planets. It's a very nice. It's a nice, relaxing feeling, actually, and something I really enjoy. I think one aspect that a lot of people are a bit worried about in this game is, we've talked about a lot of positives, and I think we have to definitely have a look at some of the negatives as well in Jimmy Tries. And I think one of the negatives is it can be quite shallow, or could be potentially quite shallow, this game. I mean, there are lots of different planets, but do they actually, make that much difference? Is it just cosmetic? Because at the moment I think it is quite cosmetic, the changes in the planets. Which, is nice, but it would be nice to have some sort of gameplay aspect that was changed by how the planets looked, for example, or, I don't know, something that's a bit less than just, wow, this planet looks like a desert, basically. I mean, it's cool to have lots of different planets, but, it could just be a little bit deeper. There aren't that many game mechanics at the moment, to be honest, aside from collecting materials, craft, and then beat the boss. But, I think with... Wow, what is this? I think with the addition of the tutorial, which is great, it shows people what to do, and I think there's also going to be a storyline added at some point as well, which is great because that will also give you some impetus to continue on in the game. And then, of course, constructing things like this. You see, I would never construct something like this because there's no point, because everything I need is on my ship. So there's not really any point to making something on the ground. But I think what they said is they're going to add a system where you can rent out houses, for example, to NPCs and stuff like that if you do build houses. So, you know, they are working on things like this, but, you know, it's just a few negatives. I think it is quite shallow. I don't even know what this house is. It's bizarre. It's a little hut. It means there must be someone nearby, to be honest. And the combat, for me, I like the combat, actually. There are guns, but I haven't got any guns yet. Lots of different weapons, a lot of variety in the weapons, and wow, there are diamonds there by the look of it, so let's go and get them. But yeah, I think so they're the negative aspects of the game. I mean, obviously it is an early access, so these things are being worked on. I think they're talking about space combat, they were talking about, you know, different multiplayer sort of things. They were talking about like having factions that you could control for the end game. And stuff like that. Look at that diamond ore, fantastic. On the surface of the planet, you don't get that very often, do you? Yeah, and obviously they'll add more things in. I mean, this is a pretty cool monster. Look at that, it's got like a mouse head, like eyes on its tail, and sort of other bizarre features to it. Go away. And he's got a tongue that comes out of his mouth. I mean, for me, the sense of exploration is what keeps this game going, the sense of discovery, and it hasn't really disappointed me in that. I mean, there are so many things, like that house there. I've never seen a house like that. Even though it wasn't the most exciting house in the world, it is still something new to come across and see. I'm desperately trying to find some NPCs, but I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. And look, it's a whole new landscape here. I mean, there is the cold aspect to look out for as well. That's something I didn't actually quite mention. If you're in a cold biome, you can actually die of cold, which is quite a cool thing. And you also need oxygen if you go to the moon or to a planet that doesn't have an atmosphere, for example, which is quite groovy. I quite like that. But yeah, they are. I mean, these trees are pretty cool. Looks like they're made of metal. Let's just knock these down, see what they're actually made of, because they look pretty cool. Wow, that noise they made. Metal-coated wood. Oh my god. You know, I want some more of this metal-coated wood, and then we are going to go check out. Hello, look at, I love the little ecosystems, like these little birds, just minding their own business. It's pretty cool. Okay, so let's just check this out. This is pretty... Whoa, it's got like a different gravity field. Look, this is me jumping full, and this is me jumping full over here. That's how high I can jump, and then I come over here, suddenly I can just jump like that. Crazy, huh? It's pretty cool. So this looks like it might be... I'm just a human... Whoa! That was a bit of a glitch. That's okay. What's this do? I don't know. Ape flu is no joke. Yeah, it looks like these are some of the apes. What the hell? What is this, some sort of testing facility? Can I let them out? Looks like they're humans in there, which is what I am, of course. And it is glitching out big time. There must be something big going on here. Oh wow, it's a bed. Oh god, I don't want to sleep on that. This is bizarre. It goes down even more. Are there any NPCs here? Is it abandoned? Oh shit! Okay, oh my god, this could be the end of Uncle Jim. Folks, I'm going to try my hardest to do this. Oh shit. Oh my god, that hurt. Or, you know what I could do? I could just go like this, couldn't I? The joy of a sandbox. Complete it however you want. Who needs Assassin's Creed, when you can do this? Shit! I'm dead! I'm dead! Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Wow, that was too difficult. And here is the respawn screen. I suppose it's good to show you guys that. Look at that. And here I am. At the small cost of about 1/3 of your pixels, which is an absolute nightmare. Yeah. But yeah, I think that concludes our... I hope that sort of shows you some of the sense of discovery on this game. I'm not going to go away from this planet and go to the grasslands again, because I like that more. It is such an interesting game, and it's definitely a game that I would highly, highly recommend people buy, especially as so many things are getting added to it. I mean, it's almost ready to enter the beta 2 stage, it said, which will add a proper storyline, which is absolutely fantastic. And you know, there's things getting added all the time. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you sort of helped you make up your mind about Starbound, helped you come up with some opinions of your own on Starbound. I highly recommend it. Not for everyone, I understand that, but I really, really enjoy it, so I would recommend you find it on Steam, type in Starbound, easy to find, and pick it up. Pick it up from there, or from the Humble Bundle shop as well online. They're also selling it there, and probably on their official website as well. So thank you very, very much for watching this video. My name's been Jimmy Ward. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe. I would really, really appreciate that. I love getting ratings, I love reading your comments, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Thanks very much. My name's Jimmy Ward. I am going to go down to this planet and start mining. Thanks very, very much for watching. Bye bye.